All right, returning to the show, Joe Concha, Fox News contributor, and Mark Simone, WOR Hall of Fame radio host. Gentlemen, welcome back. For the moment, I want to begin by talking about the state of Maine, okay? Graham Plattner, that's his name. This guy has roots to communists, to socialists. He had a Nazi tattoo he tried to mark over. Now, he is being supported by Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren and all the usual. Tim Walz, the goofball governor of Minnesota, okay? How can a guy like this win in a state like Maine with lobstermen and fishermen and the woodsmen and the blah, blah, blah in the woods? How can he possibly win?
It's not the same anymore. New England is not New England anymore. You know, Vermont was taken over by all these people that moved there from Brooklyn, from Long Island, from New York City, became Democrat. And the same thing is happening in Maine. You know, they keep telling you Trump is a Nazi. Here's a guy with a Nazi tattoo that big on his chest.
Right.
But he's changed. He's grown. It's insane. The other thing that happened is so much immigration has come in. That's how Mamdani got elected. Democrats loved all these immigrants coming in because they'll vote for Democrats. It turns out they won't vote for traditional Democrats. They want to vote for crazy, socialist, left-wing kind of Democrats.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, no, crazy people. I mean, the governor, Mills, would have made a better candidate, I would guess. Now, Susan Collins is running, I think, for her 6th term.
Yes.
I don't want to see her bend to the left on this, but I just can't believe that a guy like this could possibly win in Maine. Even though Maine may not be Maine anymore, but I still can't believe it. And I still can't believe, I mean, okay, fine. Bernie Sanders runs the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
He's basically been running it policy-wise, ideologically for the last, since 2016 or 2020. Fine. But that's a loser, Joe. We just did polling on this, the Harvard-Harris poll.
Yeah.
It's a loser.
And Bernie Sanders, the last check, he's Jewish, right?
He is Jewish.
I would think he wouldn't endorse the guy with the Nazi tattoo. And he's also said, this is on tape, Graham Plattner, is Plattner or Planter? Plattner, right?
Plattner.
He also said that he supports Hamas. He has said that in the past as well.
Terrific.
Right? So now he has the endorsement of not just Bernie Sanders, but Hassan Piker, right? Zohran Mamdani's BFF. Right. The reason why he gets away with it because there's a letter next to his name that's D. If he were a Republican, this would have been disqualifying. Remember when Elon Musk waved to a crowd and they said, he's making a Nazi salute?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Tim Walz went off on Elon Musk for that, but now he is endorsing Plattner. And again, if this is where the Democratic Party wants to go, you said it's a loser.
It's not only is he a left, he's a goofball. Nobody can take him seriously. You think those hardy people in Maine will listen to Tim Walz? Now you're going to tell me Maine's not Maine anymore.
It's not. Well, don't look at us. We elected Mamdani. I mean,
yes, in New York. There you go.
But you got crazy left-wing woke mayor of Seattle, mayor of New York. It's going to spread. Until the party blows itself up.
Trump made the best joke about Tim Walz at the Al Smith dinner. He said, you know, Democrats keep telling me that there are more than 2 genders, and I didn't believe them until I met Tim Walz. And that was like the best joke of
What are they picketing at today? This is May Day. Kids staying out of school. May Day. May Day was a red day. May Day was a communist day. May Day used to be the Soviet Union, and it still is May 1st. They parade all their weaponry and so forth. Why are the kids staying out of school for what? This is another one of these wacko Democratic ideas.
That's not hard to motivate kids to stay out of school. I would have joined that too.
Never.
But hey, these No Kings protesters, they can never protest again. We had a king parading around here for 3 days. Not one of them protested, so they can never.
Which king do you have in mind?
King Charles.
Oh, King Charles, right.
For 3 days, he was all over the country. Not a single protester showed up. So they'll never get away with a No Kings protest again.
All right, so Joe Concha, according to Mayor Mamdani, $160,000 for a family of 4 with 2 kids is the poverty line, the racial equity poverty line, and should induce state and federal support. $160,000, not $35,000, which is the national poverty line, but in New York it's $160,000.
That's about 4 or 5 times that original number, right?
That's correct. It's another brilliant idea.
Yeah, indeed. And when you're Zohran Mamdani and you go in front of Ken Griffin's penthouse, Griffin, obviously the CEO of Citadel, and you say, I'm going to tax the hell out of this guy and every other billionaire in the city.
And sneer.
and sneer. Laugh.
That's what it is.
While Griffin wants to bring a $6 billion business here, hundreds of jobs, just like Amazon wanted to. And now Griffin is smart. He moved Citadel out of Chicago to Miami. What do you think he's going to do with this business in New York? He's not going to build it here. He'll build it in Tennessee, Texas, or Florida, where it's not taxed.
We're all going to Dallas, Texas.
That's right.
The mayor of Seattle said the same thing. Millionaires leaving Washington because they're taxed, and she just said bye.
Because they're not managers. They're not. Can you imagine at Fox if a big advertiser showed up? I'd like to spend millions sneering at him, throwing him out, we'll tax you to death. The first thing you do when you're a business, a restaurant, anything, take care of your best customers, your biggest spenders. Take care of them. You should be calling Ken Griffin and let me help you. Let me meet with you and help you get this done.
I bet he's on the phone with Ken Griffin all the time. It's a great point, Mark Simone. And Joe Concha. Thank you, gentlemen. Look forward to more. Appreciate it very much.